Yeah, it's just like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna do that. I to do that. The West Wing is usually one of those shows. It's just like you sit there and you get into that. Babylon 5. Babylon 5, I watch a season every time a cast member dies. I watch the show every time a cast member dies. So the last time I watched it was when Mira Furlan passed. I like Chicago PD, though it's a lot different than it used to be at the beginning. Like at the beginning of it, it was very much um I pay homage to the characters, that's right. Um what is it? I like Chicago PD at the beginning of it. It was very much like, whoa, like these guys are just this side of dirty cop, like police, like overreach, police brutality. And it has definitely changed. Like you can, with everything that kind of went on in, in life, like they changed exactly how over the line they go. They still cross that line, but it is not as prevalent as the first few seasons. No, it was, when the George Floyd stuff and all that other stuff, it was like, okay, we need to kind of scale this back. So,
Are our guide and conscience. Even in the face of death, will you not think for yourself? Good to see you up and about.
It's weak against shock.
May your day be fruitful.
it's still a really good show. Like I really do like Chicago PD. I think it's really good, but like I like that they do. So if the Chicago PD, Chicago Med, and Chicago Fire are all a connected universe. So you will see characters from the shows kind of interacting with each other every so often they'll do a crossover. One of the ones that was actually really cool was they had Chicago PD, Chicago Fire, and Law and Order SVU all crossover. So they had guys from PD go out to New York. They had New York folks come out to Chicago. It was actually really cool to kind of see them all get along and kind of get together.
So, Ray. Somehow it's docile. Part of its programming, maybe?
From one hunter to another.
Take care, visitor.
Main song? Okay.
Trials are rife with machines. The chorus isn't saying we should give in to starvation. Just that we're not leaving Plainsong. There will be nothing left of our people.
They brought the most recent
Okay.
the most
Must be
recent
closing in on a signal.
season they brought back a lot of wait a second. Check this out. Pick up animation. Oh. So they made an option within the game where you can sit there and turn off the pickup animation so that you can sit there and just as you're driving or as you're running, just sit there and just click the button so you don't sit there and go, okay, I'm gonna stop and pick up. Oh, I'm gonna stop and pick this up. So you can sit there and do shit on the run.
If you're headed for the sunken ruins down south, you better be ready for a fight. A group of Tenakth set up camp near there. Machine riders. Word is they're not friendly.
I'll be careful. Sounds like rebels. Awfully close to Karja territory. I should take a look when I can.
See, now it's all drive-bys. Normally, she would sit there and bend down to pick it up. Even while I'm sitting here riding, nothing. Texting. Now, why are you texting me about this? There it is. There's the fire.
The blight is worse here. If I don't get Gaia up and running, it'll be like this everywhere.
Well, I mean, it absolutely kind of changes some of the quote-unquote immersion of it, but I'll take that.
Looks like those three are in trouble.
There's a new one.
The harvest.
It's untouched.
Everyone all right?
You okay?
You saved our lives.
Yeah.
More importantly, you saved the harvest we carry. The Utaru are in your debt.
Aloy,
I am Daim.
you're saying that's a whole harvest?
The red light you see around you has withered most of our crops. What little we carry, we had to collect at the edge of the plains.
Where are you all headed?
Plainsong. It lies just down this road. I'm afraid you won't see many outlanders like yourself there. My people like to keep to themselves. But if you're lacking weapons or supplies, I know some of them would be willing to trade with you. Here, it's not much, but it's the least I can do to thank you.
I can't take this.
Please, any kindness we see, we also sow.
Thank you.
I like
Fine.
these people.
You should go. Tell the others we have the harvest, and that we need a healer.
Right. May the land bloom in your steps.
I should go too.
If you do make it to Plainsong, we share our meals up on the northern dish. Diane's one of the cooks there. I'm sure he can make you some rations worth trading for.
I'll try to make my way there if I can.
Sky Drifters. That's a new one. We haven't seen one of those before. So, Kaz, how was your Saturday? No, we didn't miss anything.
More of the Utaru's land gods. Sowing the fields with blight. It's like they're still following their programming. Even though it's killing everything.
Apparently that's too deep. He can't go that way.
Our roots are firm. We may survive. I'd avoid the fields, visitor, unless you wish to prove Tark.
So these guys are all... These guys are very agrarian. I like them. They're nice. Not a good place, though. This blight stuff is not good.
None of us do. All we know is that Zoe was trying to soothe her, then the Outlander she took in.
What?
She pried a
Oh, it must be
beanstalk
up.
with her spear. Raise that
Maybe?
beast,
Oh, they must all be up. How does one get up there?
Have you thought any more about what you said?
So here's something I thought of.
Heard you practicing a
Some
song.
Tanaka people have command machines. In a while. Sorry. I'm a bit slow today.
How does everyone get up there?
Hi again.
There's Varl and Zoe.
Like him.
I'm here, as promised. That singing. Does it mean the chorus is ready?
It is assembled. I couldn't have done it without Varl. But I don't know what good it will do. The chorus is in disharmony. The subject of the cave is bad enough. Land God Fa still hasn't emerged, and every day, more deadly machines try to force their way out, throwing themselves against the defensive cordon we set up around the entrance. That is only the first of many false notes. Your request has exposed deep divisions within the chorus itself and the tribe.
You said you couldn't have assembled the chorus without him. What did you do?
Some in the chorus refused to meet to consider your request. They believe that the cave belongs to the land gods alone, but Varl saw that what you did with Ray could be used to our advantage.
Sometimes it isn't enough to ask the people in charge. You need others to ask for you. As many as possible.
We spread the word about how you soothed Ray.
There may even have been a little exaggeration.
Growing interest put pressure on the chorus until they finally agreed to meet.
I saw it work a few times with the matriarchs. And even with my mother. Once or twice.
Nice job. You can handle the politics from now on.
Oh no. I'm sure we'll still need you to cut through them from time to time.
I get that the cave is sacred, but how did asking to go inside cause such a fuss?
The fuss was already there. Many in the tribe, and most in the chorus, want to keep doing what we have for generations, which often is nothing. But there are others who call for change, or extreme measures. Your request has given fresh life to the debate.
Right. Tradition. I've run into that before.
But each tribe has to be dealt with in their own way.
If you say so. So you put fortifications around the cave?
Just some wooden barricades. We don't have the stonecraft of the Karja or Oseram. It is our archers of the Cordon that truly hold the machines back. They withstand new attacks every day. I hope they can hold out.
What machines are coming out of the cave?
Scavengers and hunter-killers. But they're tougher than any we fought before. More vicious, with a strange purple glow.
Sounds familiar.
You've fought machines like these?
If they are what I think they are, then yeah. There may be a whole other problem in that cave. All the more reason for me to get inside and figure it out. So, the chorus is assembled. What now?
They're considering your request.
Then, shouldn't we go talk to them?
When you're ready. But don't worry. Their debate won't end anytime soon. Meetings like these can go on for days.
All right. Then maybe I should resupply first. Who knows how many machines are in that cave?
Assuming the chorus agree to allow you inside.
Aloy can be pretty convincing in these situations.
We'll see. Do what you need to prepare. We'll wait for you above, where the chorus has gathered.
An outlander in Plainsong. You'll want to talk to me if you plan on surviving out here. A word of warning. Avoid the ruins northwest of Plainsong. Scouts say something lights up the ruins when night comes. Whatever it is, it's not natural.
Good to know. Something lighting up the ruins. Could be old world tech. Might be worth taking a look.
So the rumors are true. You must be the soldier who took down Regala's champion, and the one who's got this place in an uproar.
What's a Tenakth doing in Plainsong?
Resupplying for a trip to the hunting grounds? You should come by, it's just northwest of here. Bet a sturdy soldier like yourself could handle the trials there.
But I could. Maybe I'll see you there.
May you walk in fields of plenty.
I prefer the sound of machines to singing. As soon as I get my supplies, I'm heading back to the hunting grounds.
May the sun shine upon you.
For real, it is muted. Son of a bitch. Why didn't anybody sit there and tell me that? Crap. I'm sitting here talking to y'all and...
Nervous?
Bringing an Outlander before the chorus. I hope this works.
Where's your shadow? The stealth one. Stamina.
It'll be worth it, Zoe. You'll see.
Bailey is the significant other.
Over here, child. You're a Nora, aren't you? Haven't seen one since I visited Hunter's Gathering.
I didn't think the Utaru traveled that far east.
I did it for my dyes. I like to see how different tribes use roots and plants to make new colors. It's amazing how the right hue can make armor express so much more than its mere function. I have some samples, if you're interested.
Arts.
They're beautiful.
It's nothing compared to the Tenakth Dyers. They may not be the friendliest of tribes, but if you bring their dyers plants or samples, they might show you their skills.
I'll keep an eye out for them.
It's a semi-new thing.
They have to break sometime, don't they?
Dress for protection.
So long as there's disharmony, they will continue.
Be well.
Aloy, I thought that was you. Aloy, I wanted to thank you again for saving my life out there. I know we don't have much, but I promise my rations will help keep your strength up in the wilds.
That's a bit of...
I hope you know there'll always be a warm meal waiting for you here, Aloy.
Thank you, Dane.
How many people?
We don't have much.
Nora, please! The chorus won't meet with me. I don't know what else to do.
How about you just start
Slow down.
by telling me what's wrong?
I'm from Riverhem, to the north. A few days back, I woke to the screams of my neighbors as Tenakth rebels attacked. They were just scouts, but we barely drove them off. If a full raiding party comes next, we're not fighters. We're done for. I thought the chorus would help us. I thought we all sprouted from the same earth, but it seems an Outlander is the only one who even listened to me. Would it be too much to hope that you'd stand with us in this fight?
So tell me about the Tenakth rebels.
Regala's rebels. Do you know why they're attacking you?
You're asking why the sun sets at night. They are Tenakth. They live to fight. As usual, among themselves. But this time my village is caught in the middle. The rebels want to strip it of supplies to feed their campaign against the Western clans.
If they're not attacking here, can't you retreat to Plainsong?
An Outlander might find it difficult to understand. All Utaru carry seeds that are planted when we pass.
My people have planted many seeds in Riverhymns Grove, a gift from the Buried Years, which I believe Outlanders call the Red Wraiths. We'll never leave. We sacrificed too much.
So the chorus won't even talk to you?
You said your own people won't help.
The chorus are supposed to speak for all Utaru, and normally I wouldn't question them, but they see outlying settlements like Riverhymn as lost lands, no longer under Plainsong's protection. They won't even meet with me to discuss it.
Well, I have a meeting with them, and if they won't do anything, then maybe I can sit there and put arrows into people.
If I find myself up north, I'll check in on your people.
I ask nothing more. When you reach the village, look for Q. He's heading up our defenses.
Okay.
Are you ready? How many do you need me to?
The wing's holding up?
We didn't start hunting.
See what's up here. Well, there's definitely one way to sit there and make sure that the machines don't get you, is to build up.
Toxins fill the air from the mattress. Believe me.
It'd be from me being on camera to her, and I'd be out of a job. Yeah.
That's all right. Careful. May the land
Okay. Alright, so where are the people? Oh, they're upstairs. Of course they are.
May the wind carry you.
Nervous?
Bringing an Outlander before the chorus.
So
All right,
the
let's do this.
singing just keeps going. I guess that means the chorus is still in session?
The people sing to soothe the chorus, to help them break their impasse. It wouldn't be necessary if they were in harmony.
I'm not gonna have to sing back, am I?
Of course not. The singing will stop when we present ourselves. Are you ready?
Let's do it. Do it.
All right, let's go talk to them.
Speak.
Your sacred cave. There's something inside I need. And if I can get it, it will help.
Zoe and the Nora have spread word of your story and what you want. We know of no spirit in the cave, only Fa, our land god, who entered the cave and did not return.
The power of the land gods is broken. We are diminished. Tales of spirits will not help us. Nothing will.
we weaken, we die, and become fertile ground for new life. This is the natural order.
Wait. You're all just going to sit around until you become food for worms? Literally?
So says the Outlander, ignorant of our beliefs.
Please. Remember how she brought peace to Ray. Listen to her.
We've heard such temerity from you before, Zoe. Let us not forget that you agitated for reckless war against the Kaja.
At least she's trying to help.
How? By inviting you to break our traditions? Should we change our ways to suit every impudent outsider who wanders into Plainsong?
No. You should change your ways because your own lands are killing you.
She has a
We have stood by and watched as our land gods waste away. You would have us do the same with our neighbors, our children.
Here we go.
And this lone Outlander can save us. Nonsense. A single seed matters little in the infinite cycle of growth and decay.
An alarm. It's coming from the mountains.
Was that from the cordon? It's an
Machines must have broken through the cordon.
Then we need to get down there.
What about the chorus?
If the cordon has fallen, there's nothing left to prevent us from going in the cave. The time for permission is over.
Game on.
Then off we go.
This way! Out the gate and around! Fighting in the fields ahead.
These machines don't look normal.
I've seen these machines before. Hunter killers.
They must have come from the cordon. The others will return hands.
Man against
I need that thing off of it.
There it goes!
There we go. Shit. Needed one of those. And yes, Art, I think everything is looking real good.
I'm on this one!
Do you really think we can do something about all of this?
right, then yeah.
Fun. Alrighty. Give me a second here to pick some stuff up.
Fight for Plainsong.
Whew. Those claw striders are nasty. So, how's everybody's Saturday going? What'd you guys do today? Anything fun?
Come back, Aloy. We have to get to the cordon.
You know we have to get to the cordon, but I was a little busy saving your ass.
Machines are everywhere. More machines.
These machines are stronger, deadlier than normal. There's more than just one that cave.
Now's my chance.
Alright, y'all, I'm picking all this shit up. I'm coming, Zoe. Let's keep going. Keep running. No, Great Wit died out rather quick. Now I'm holding a giveaway with my fundraiser. What are you doing? That's a Ravager. That's new.
This trail is the path of the land gods. It'll lead us to the cordon. More machines.
We can take them out, Aloy. On your lead.
Owie. Ah, take that, sucker. Damn it.
There.
Good.
Get to cover and heal. Stay with me, Aloy! Ah! Thanks for the assist. Be on the hunt.
That's the last one. Now onto the cordon. Let's go.
Right behind.
No, 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 no. We're not going to go just yet. We're going to sit there and we're going to group up, or we're going to gather up all of this shit. Don't run off. We're not ready for that yet.
This way, Aloy.
Hell, we shoot off. A Ravager cannon. Uh-huh. That would have been helpful.
Doesn't make a good die.
We're almost there.
So many machines broke through. What happened to the Cordon's defenders?
We better be ready for anything.
Oh, never mind. You got him. Had someone offer me $1,700. $1,700 for a 3090. Well, you know.
Oh, what's left of it?
So many dead.
That's not far off. I mean, the 3090 Ti is 2200. I mean, that's not. Is it a great deal? No, but you know, just I don't know.
We shouldn't linger here.
About 2100 on it. Okay, then yeah, definitely not. It's still sealed. I'm surprised you haven't put it up on Reddit. I mean, I'm sure somebody on Reddit sit there and would take it. Only been on OfferUp.
May the land gods forgive our trespass. What is that?
A kind of wall.
Up here.
Follow your lead, Aloy.
I mean, Reddit has a really good, like, PC sales, home lab sales type of atmosphere, so... No, I wouldn't want to lose any money on it either. Owie. Okay, so no touching a shield like that.
What's that ahead? Like a cauldron door.
Is that, you said that's one of the 3090 hydros. Is that one of the gigabyte hydros, by any chance? EVG, yeah, okay.
To understand what's going on in there, you're gonna need one of these.
Put it on.
On the temple. Just like this. There's blue light on the door. Yeah, it takes some getting used to.
Don't worry, Zoe. I help.
Now listen. The machines we've been fighting, they're different. More dangerous. That means there's something very powerful somewhere beyond that door. And it wants us dead. Follow my lead. And be ready for anything.
Because the gigabyte hydro blocks are showing all signs of galvanic corrosion because they're aluminum blocks, and they didn't tell anybody.
Let's go. We have to find the core of this place.
There's so much metal.
Who built this place? Machines. Not like any you've seen before.
Yeah, if you look in, what is it? If you look in, I'm gonna say probably the water cooling subreddit, you just see post after post after post of the Gigabyte Water Force cards. And people are like, "Is this dead? Is this whatever?" And it's all galvanic corrosion because they're aluminum blocks. Holy shit.
We'll have to take them out.
Right behind you.
Let me know if you need any help.
You need ammunition.
Got this one lined up.
Come on, come on!
How are they still standing?
I don't know, but they just sat there and knocked my ass off the wall.
I've hunted bigger machines than you. Hey, Owen, you all right?
You all right? I was worried.
No, I just got my ass knocked off.
Got them all.
Yeah, it's
This is
it's
a
really
cauldron.
shit. Like when you sit there and
Machines are
people start talking about it and they drop it in a thing. Yeah. In
If the
a
land gods
loop,
come
and all of a
and
sudden they're like, why is it doing that? It's like
aren't
because
just
it's
made here.
aluminum.
They're being repaired, too.
And the spirit you're after is in here.
Minerva? Maybe, but I have a feeling that's not all.
Oh, I know. But yeah, like seriously, go into the subreddit for water cooling, and it's just block after block
Those
after
cables.
block.
Glowing. I've seen them before. They're like an infection. That thing I sent, that wants us dead. It takes over places like these and makes killing machines. It's called Hephaestus.
Even the mountain is rotted to the roots.
Looks like those cables are blocking the way up. You two wait here. I'll find another path.
Okay. What are those panels on the floor?
Stealing this floor panel activated something. Looks like parts of those pillars are rotating. Maybe if I shoot the gears, I can lock them into place. Make a path up.
How are you doing this?
This place was meant for the Lands. No Utaru has ever set foot in here.
So,
But I had to.
can you stand on that panel?
To help you and Aloy.
You did the right thing, Zoe.
Like this? Good. Stay there.
So close. That did something.
I like that. That did something.
There. Should be able to climb all the way up now.
What's that thing beyond the wall?
It's massive, whatever it is.
Did you find a way across?
Another floor panel. But I can't shoot the gears on the pillars from here. Maybe if I can find something to weigh this down. This crate should be heavy enough. I think I can get the crate through that shield, but I'll have to go around.
Come with me.
That did it. The gears on the pillars should be exposed now. Looks like there are only 2 pillars this time. There. Should be able to get across now.
She's so high up.
Don't fall, Aloy!
That's the plan. Do not fall.
How's it going up there, Aloy?
I think I'm getting
going.
close. One more set of pillars. There should be a floor panel nearby to activate them.
Ack.
I've been in an old ruin. Nothing.
Okay, now I can cross.
Yeah, don't fall. Now what?
Festus's cables are all over that node. Maybe I can override it.
The cables are moving.
They're drawing back. We can climb up that vent.
All right, let's see what's in here.
How do we cross? Cables are twisted around that node on the other side. I'll see if I can get to it.
We'll wait here.
gotta get up to the node.
For starters like that. We gotta cross over there. Brings us to here. Like that.
All right, let's see what we can do.
You made it.
Come on over, you two.
Okay. So do y'all understand what the hell's been going on yet? Because, like, I've been dealing with this focus stuff for 18, 19 years. You just got it 15 minutes ago.
Transfer your armament to Unit G Mark 1.
Who is that? Hephaestus. It's taken over this whole place.
Activate.
Looks like there's another node on the other side. Near that door.
Go do your thing.
How to get to that node on the other side? Okay, there's a platform down there. I think I can reach it if I glide.
How do we get up?
Engage active distribution. Channel 1. Zeta. Transfer secondary packages to materials B5 and 12.
I think I can hitch a ride on one of those metal carriers.
Yeah, but I can't go through that.
Units A59 to B24.
Oh, they... Okay, I can go through that.
Execute armament assessment outline.
Those carriers are moving a lot of weapons. What is Hephaestus up to?
Cycle auxiliary pipelines.
Bob, above us. She's in the air.
Don't let go, Aloy!
Yep, wasn't planning on it.
Armament assessment complete.
Ride's over. Okay. Now what? Should be able to glide to that platform down there.
Increase incendiary loadout for Unit G Mark 1.
There's the note.
Gotta say, I really enjoy the world that they build, like with all of the AIs and all that other stuff. Like, it's really something.
Unit G Mark 1.
does it want with this place?
It's taken over facilities before to build deadly machines. But it wasn't always hostile. It used to be part of something good. Something called Gaia.
So let's see what Hephaestus is building.
What has Hephaestus done to her? Turned it into a weapon, which sooner or later will be unleashed.
And then, Plainsong. If my people see what it has become, if one of our gods attacks them,
you know what we have to do.
Ruh-roh.
Laurel, are you ready? We have to get down there.
That dome of light. Is it protecting the machine?
Yeah. There should be a node I can override nearby to shut it down.
Let's put out some traps, perhaps. Hey, go for it, Art. What do you need? I didn't. Oh. Go away. Weirdo. Huh? You're weird. Okay. Have fun. Good, I'm glad.
Here we go. I'm sorry, Fa.
More machines are coming!
I'll take care of them, Aloy. And I'll get the big guy!
Oh, son of a bitch. What? How about not? That was interesting.
Mourning a machine that nearly killed us?
It's still her god.
I do not grieve for a god or a machine, but because I no longer know what to believe.
Look, so if you want, you can go back home.
Do I still have one? And if so, for how long? Can you really heal our lands? Save my people?
That's what I'm trying to do.
One step at a time. But it starts now.
It's time to business. To compensate. Inevitable.
Not bad.
Go. There's more.
Like Aloy said, this is only the beginning.
Pick up all the loot.
I can grab this from my stash later.
Got a long leg. We haven't seen one of those yet. So that's essentially a cauldron fight. Like, this is, you end up coming through here, you'd make lots of jumps and shit, and then you will sit there and fight big, nasty machines. And then eventually you learn how to override some of these guys by doing these cauldrons. The more cauldrons you do, the more machines you sit there and learn how to override. Okay, so apparently we can't get into that. Not yet, anyway. That's a Grim Horn. Those are nasty.
Looks like Hephaestus has been upgrading the security grid on the cauldrons. The data's been corrupted. Not sure I can do much about that right now. And my focus doesn't recognize some of these. Must be machines I haven't seen yet.
Got what you need?
Yes.
Let's press on then.
I got skill points. Let's see. 4 skill points. Hunter. Ultra shot? Sounds fun. Alright, so let's see what's secrets.
Welcome to the regional... Error. Unauthorized access detected.
Was that the spirit? Minerva?
I don't think so. At least, not directly.
Find in here.
Attention. All personnel must vacate the facility immediately.
Something doesn't want us here.
Anything?
Error. Unauthorized access. Initiating facility lockdown. Stay out.
What's going on?
Well, at least the emergency lights work.
What just happened?
Minerva's definitely here. And I think it's trying to keep us out. I'll scout ahead, see if there's a way to get us in.
You sure we shouldn't come with you?
Well, yeah, Minerva could be dangerous. Let me make sure it's safe.
Okay.
We'll be right here if you need us.
Up is where we needed to go. Got it.
Are you doing okay, Zoe? Zoe?
Zoe's probably going.
All this. Minerva, Hephaestus, Gaia. This is what will help heal Plainsong?
Okay.
It's hard to explain.
I need to find where Minerva's
I
hiding.
barely understand it, but
I should look for a way to access the facility
it's what Aloy's
systems.
been looking for this whole time.
See what's in here. Pry that door open.
Alert! Restricted access. You are not wanted here.
Nope, sorry. You're not getting rid of me that easily, Minerva. Huh. Might be able to pull that open.
Oh, what open? Oh, that. Pull.
This leads.
Ah, secret secrets.
Dead end.
Let's see. Is there anything in here by any chance?
What are all those cables in the center for?
It's a server.
Guess I'm not going that way. Looks like this might be where data's stored, but I don't see a way to access the system. I better keep looking. I can feel a draft above. Might be a way out of this shaft.
Look at that. Take some of that.
Looks like another part of the facility. Door's locked. Don't think I'm getting through that door right now. I should turn back,
Okay.
see what else I can find. And I'm outside. I need to find a way back into the facility. Maybe I could look for a way in higher up the mountain.
Maybe.
Close. If I can get Minerva to cooperate, I can merge it with Gaia. Finally bring her back. And we can start fixing the blight, the storms, and maybe she can help me figure out who those strangers in the proving lab were. Why did they have a clone of Elizabeth? Why did they want it back up?
Oh, there it is. Okay, I see where they're going. Yeah, there's no way her fingers are sitting there.
I might be able to glide to that ledge.
don't care how godlike she is at climbing.
Some of those rocks look loose. I think I can clear them.
Okay, try that again. I mean, that could just be general chat type stuff there, Art.
Okay, now I've got to find a way to plug into this place. Looks like some kind of dome. Wonder what it's for.
Dome, you say?
Alert. System core penetrated.
Minerva, I need the console. Please.
Access denied.
It didn't used to be like this. Do you remember it? Anything? You were part of something bigger once. Something good. Gaia. That's right. She can live again. But only if you give her the chance. I can't reboot her without you.
Light. Cease.
No.
I think you'll disappear into her. Become part of her.
Oh, maybe.
Like you used to be.
Misery will cease.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you, Minerva. Elizabeth Sobek. Alpha Prime.
Master override activated. Restoring Minerva function to original code.
Here we go.
Do you wish to initiate heuristic matrix?
Here goes.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Scanning data. So it is Aloy, not Elizabeth. We have much to discuss, but initialization of my heuristic matrix will not be complete for several minutes more. In the meantime, I suggest you familiarize yourself with this facility. It is our best option for a base of operations, and you can make use of its equipment to improve your ability to override machines.
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds good.
Shall I grant access to your companions?
Yes, please.
They will be here shortly.
Okay, but don't overwhelm them, okay? They don't have a lot of experience with things like, well, you.
So no fake this time?
No. This time she's real. Laurel, Zoe. This is Gaia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Gaia's still, waking up. Let's look around.
I will highlight the location of the lab on your focus.
Okay, then.
I have established a network between your focuses, allowing you to communicate when apart.
Good. So what was this place?
A regional control center, where Zero Dawn progeny would have overseen terraforming operations in the area.
What's all this?
This was intended as the main gathering space for control center operatives.
You could fit a good number of people in here.
Or maybe just a few. To start with, you two go ahead. I'm going to poke around a bit.
So this was supposed to be the lab.
That was its intended purpose. Some of the machine data you recovered from the repair bay below us appears to be corrupted. Accessing the terminal in this room will show you how to repair and complete the override.
I'll take a look.
I don't know, Art.
Huh. Looks like I need data from machine parts to fix the corrupted override.
My initialization is complete. You may continue to explore the facility, Aloy. When you are ready, return to the control room. We have much to discuss.
Bet we're gonna
Looks like an
explore.
office.
Correct. The facility was designed with a number of private offices.
I guess it's nice to have a space to call your own.
This would have been an access point for advanced training modules on terraforming operations. Unfortunately, those modules were deleted when the Apollo database was destroyed.
That's too bad.
So when douchebag decided to sit there and delete Apollo, and with it the entirety of
So this place was here all this time. Built for people
the
who would
entirety
never
of
show
human
up.
knowledge, all that
Why
went with
didn't
it.
Remember that guy I told you about? Ted Farrow? He sabotaged things. It wasn't supposed to be this way. What's this space for?
This would have been the sleeping quarters for control center operatives.
Reminds me of the bedhouse aspirants had to sleep in the night before the proving.
So all of this would have been staffed by people had Ted Farrow not been, you know, a monumental douchebag. Granted, none of this would have happened had he not been a
Hey,
monumental
Gaia?
douchebag.
Why doesn't this door have power?
At my current operating level, I am only able to restore functionality to part of this facility. In time, that may change.
Got it. Looks like another office.
If no one's ever been here, who built all this?
Gaia did, with the help of machines.
That's an elevator. All right, let's go back upstairs and talk to Gaia and see what the hell's going on.
Okay. Maybe it's time to talk to Gaia.
I'll leave you to it.
Hello, Aloy.
Hi. So you're ready?
Yes. Initialization is complete. All tests show that my heuristic matrix launched correctly and is stable. You must have many questions.
Yeah. But two big ones first. We're not gonna be able to fix the biosphere without making you whole. I ran a search for your subfunctions at the Hades Proving Lab, but Minerva was the only one I found.
Thankfully, the sensory capabilities of this facility are far more advanced. I will search for the others now. Transmitting query pattern. Receiving. Of Apollo, Artemis, and Eleuthia, I can find no trace. They are simply gone.
What about the others?
Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon are revealed. They lie within reach. Procurable.
And Hephaestus?
It too stands revealed, but it is not like the others.
That's for sure.
In the years since the extinction signal, Hephaestus has evolved. Moreover, it is not confined to a single location. It haunts the global network that connects cauldrons to each other across the planet, making it exceptionally difficult to subdue.
Let me guess. We need it bad?
Correct. Its capabilities are essential. Without it, I can only delay the extinction of life on Earth. Hephaestus is our only hope of a permanent solution.
So we start there?
Unfortunately, we cannot. Procuring Hephaestus can only be attempted after my own capabilities have been significantly enhanced.
Grab the other subordinate functions first, then Hephaestus.
Precisely so.
So, Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon. How do I capture them?
To recover a subordinate function, you will have to travel to its location and find the physical processor to which it escaped. Then, exactly as you did with Minerva, you must use the master override to revert the subordinate function to its original code state.
And then how do I get it back here?
The subordinate function must be loaded onto a data storage device and physically carried back to this facility.
Using this thing.
The cartridge your root kernel was stored on?
Yes. Its capacity is limited, so it can only carry one subordinate function at a time. But in all other respects, it will suffice.
Alright. Here's a question. Who the hell were the strangers?
Maybe you can help me make sense of something. A while ago, I had a run-in with a group of strangers who tried to kill me. They had machine servitors and a clone of Elizabeth Sobek with them.
Yes, this was recorded by your focus.
Do you know who they are?
The answer to that question is related to the extinction signal that woke Hades, prompting my predecessor's self-destruction.
The extinction signal? Okay, that sounds ominous.
The signal did not come from Earth, Aloy.
Where'd it come from?
The calculations are complicated, but it appears to have originated 81 trillion kilometers away.
Which is...
a distance so vast that light itself requires 8.611 years to cross it.
Where the hell is it?
Okay, so... what's so far away, and why does it want us dead?
The Sirius star system.
Sirius?
Sirius? But that's where Far Zenith, their ship...
The Odyssey.
Yes, that's where it was headed. But it blew up.
Unless it didn't.
I don't... Why make it seem like they failed? They didn't want anyone to know. They didn't want future humans to think that they were out there. Wait. The strangers who tried to kill me at the Hades Proving Lab? The ones with the clone? Are you saying that they're from... that they're descendants of... Far Zenith?
Yes, that is my conclusion.
Okay. So, why would they want to kill us? Oh, there's all sorts of questions that we get to answer here.
The sole purpose of the signal was to destroy life on Earth, right? Why would descendants of Far Zenith want to do that?
At this point, we can only speculate.
I mean, Earth posed no threat to them. We don't have the technology to get in their way. We didn't even know about them.
True.
Unless... well... could it be that they want the planet for themselves? The strangers I ran into, they were after a Gaia backup of their own. I mean, if they did that... if they booted their own Gaia and boosted her power... until she could take control of Hephaestus. And then the whole terraforming system...
Then yes, the system could be used to do what the extinction signal failed to accomplish. Snuff out life, and then potentially to build an entirely new biosphere. To their specifications.
So they could be trying to do the same thing we are.
But with opposite results.
Extinction. Instead of salvation. Well, this is not good.
No kidding. How did they get here?
You said Sirius is really far from Earth.
81 trillion kilometers, or 8.611 light years.
Right. So, how would the descendants have gotten here?
On a spacecraft much like the Odyssey, though significantly more advanced. The journey from Earth to Sirius would have taken the Odyssey almost 300 years. This appears to have been much faster. If their ship departed Sirius at the same moment the extinction signal first began transmitting, the journey was made in just 29 years at an average of 0.297 the speed of light. If they did not set out for Earth until they learned of the extinction signal's failure, the journey was even faster, a mere 13 years, or 0.662 the speed of light.
Okay, enough. You're making my head spin.
Okay, so... that means that they've got, really good technology.
So if the descendants came to Earth on a spaceship, I guess we can assume that their technology is powerful in all sorts of ways, right?
Yes, as your encounter with them at the Proving Lab amply demonstrates. They appear to make extensive use of robotic servitors. Further, they seem to be equipped with some kind of protective energy field that shields them from harm.
Yeah, no kidding. The one I fought seemed indestructible.
Throughout history, every defensive technology has eventually been defeated by an offensive counterpart. Perhaps a way can be found to defeat their shielding.
Yeah, I hope so. Or I'm not gonna be winning fights against them anytime soon.
So, why do they have a clone?
The descendants I ran into at the Hades Proving Lab, they had a clone of Elizabeth Sobek. So that's consistent with the idea that they came here to salvage Zero Dawn technologies, right?
Yes. As your own experience demonstrates, a clone of Elizabeth Sobek functions in effect as a key to the terraforming system.
But how could they have made a clone?
The Odyssey carried approximately 200,000 human zygotes, millions of animal zygotes, and billions of plant seeds. It is conceivable that Elizabeth Sobek's genetic material was sampled, with or without her knowledge, and carried aboard the ship in storage.
Great.
That's... okay, but... I mean... This clone... How could she participate in this? Destroying Elizabeth's dream? It's evil.
It is difficult to know. Perhaps she is loyal to the group and shares their objectives. Or perhaps she is a subordinate and has no choice but to comply with their orders.
Elizabeth Sobek? A subordinate?
Right,
I
but
don't think so.
That's not you either. Alright, so tell us about the signal that kind of unleashed hell.
The extinction signal didn't just wake Hades. It made every subordinate function self-aware. Why?
I have wondered this myself. So far as I can tell, Hades was the sole target, and the partial sentience imparted to other subordinate functions was incidental.
So the signal could only have been sent by someone who had thorough knowledge of the system, huh?
Yes. The signal's design was exceptionally precise and highly advanced. Were its intentions less malevolent, I would admire the intellect or intellects that produced it.
How did you track where this thing came from?
How did you figure out that the extinction signal came from Sirius?
The key came with data on your focus, from Silent's interrogation of Hades. The duration of the signal itself, 17.22 years.
That doesn't make sense. You said that the signal took 8.6 years to arrive from Sirius. Why would the signal keep transmitting after it was received and you blew yourself up?
Because the sender didn't know that had happened until it received notice from Hades.
Which would take another 8.6 years to get back.
Correct. Only then would the sender stop broadcasting, after a total of 17.22 years. So the duration, halved, gave me the distance the signal traveled. With that in mind, I simply scanned my astronomical database for any relevant location 8.6 light-years away. Because it was Far Zenith's intended destination, Sirius was the only logical source.
Hey. That's a lot to kind of process. So let's talk about the subordinate functions that you detected.
The 3 subordinate functions that you detected. What do we know about them?
All 3 are relevant to problems currently plaguing the biosphere. Ether is responsible for detoxifying the atmosphere and moderating the weather. Poseidon controls the organic and chemical composition of water resources. Demeter sows, fertilizes, and tends to plant life. If all 3 were restored to me, they would constitute a massive increase to my heuristic processing density. But beware. Their responses to my query pattern were irregular.
Fine,
In
irregular.
human terms, they are frightened, lost, and paranoid.
Like Minerva. They need to be whole again.
Exactly.
So, what about the missing functions?
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation of human beings. Apollo was tasked with preserving, organizing, and disseminating vast archives of human knowledge and cultural achievements. Unfortunately, All archived Apollo data was purged on the 2nd of February, 2066, by order of Ted Farrow.
Pharaoh, huh? I really hate that guy.
Understandable. He appears to have been pathologically narcissistic, impulsive, and unstable.
And
All
crazy.
3 of the missing functions have already served their purpose, or were prevented from doing so. Do you still need them?
If attainable, yes. Restoring their remaining elements would increase my heuristic processing density. Unfortunately, I have no way to track them. They have disappeared without a trace.
Oh, you know we're going after them. No, that's going to end up happening.
You said you need Hephaestus to save life from extinction. Why?
Need him to
Every
build.
subordinate function has value, but Hephaestus is by far the most important. Only by recovering and merging it can I regain my ability to design and mass-produce new machines at cauldrons across the planet. Only through it can I program new machines and alter the tasking of existing machines to completely reverse environmental damage.
Figures.
Recovering other subordinate functions may buy us time, but without Hephaestus, I cannot permanently stave off mass extinction.
Why do we need to wait?
Given Hephaestus's importance, is there really no way to capture and merge it first?
I'm afraid that is quite impossible. In my present state, launched and merged with Minerva, I am operating at less than 1/5, 18.8%, of my intended processing capacity. Hephaestus dwarfs this figure. Were an attempt made to conduct the merge under these circumstances, Hephaestus would absorb me, rather than the other way around. A merge cannot be attempted until my heuristic processing density exceeds its own.
And how many subordinate functions is that going to take?
Merging Ether, Demeter, and Poseidon will expand my heuristic network to 41.6% capacity, exceeding that of Hephaestus.
How do we trap him?
You said Hephaestus isn't located in just one place.
Correct. Unlike the other subordinate functions, which are confined to discrete physical processors, Hephaestus is distributed throughout the global network that connects the planet's cauldrons.
So, when the time comes to subdue it, how do we make that happen?
I do not know. While you are retrieving the procurable subordinate functions, I will attempt to find a solution.
Could he help us defeat the Zeniths?
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes, and to program their behavioral routines, or even control them directly.
So could you build an army of machines? Attack the descendants of Far Zenith and take them out?
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on Earth, human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the Far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good. It means you have a conscience. As Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
Okie dokie.
So if the descendants... I guess we can...
Yes, they appear to make further this energy field.
Yeah, no kidding.
Okay, we did that.
Throughout every defense. For example, assuming I have no shielding.
So there's hope.
Always.
What is the state of the biosphere? Is the terraforming system functioning at all?
In a sense, the terraforming system never stopped functioning. The difference, since my predecessor's destruction, is that there has been no central governing intelligence to monitor its robotic agents and assign new tasks. As a result, errors have accrued, and day by day, the biosphere has gradually veered ever more sharply towards destruction. In recent months, disturbances in the biosphere have become obvious. But these bellwether phenomena offer just the merest glimpse of the complex and accelerating cycles of environmental dysfunction, now driving Earth's biosphere towards collapse.
And you can't do anything to stop it.
If you can return Aether, Poseidon, and Demeter to me, I can improvise modest corrections to parts of the system. Weather will improve, water will be purified, and rampant plant growth curtailed. But such corrections will not stave off collapse. They will only buy us time. Only with Hephaestus can I design and produce new robotic agents designed to permanently reverse the damage that has accumulated. All efforts must be directed toward that end.
So I gotta wonder, how much of this takes place in this game and how much are they saving until the next game? You know what I mean? Because if we sit there and we kind of save the world, then what?
How long do we have then?
At present rates, without additional factors, the biosphere will cross a point of no return in approximately 4 months.
And if I gather Aether, Demeter, Poseidon, merge you with them?
We will only gain a few months more.
That's it?
Every bit counts.
Hold on, there was something here I wanted to check.
So if I guess we can assume that their technology...
Yes. As your encounter, they appear to make
we got that.
To be equipped with some energy field that she...
Yeah, no
got
kidding.
that.
Throughout history, every defensive technology... For example, assuming I absorbed Hephaestus and utilized it to create a large force of combat machines. No shielding could withstand such an assault indefinitely.
So there's hope.
Always.
Okay. Alright, so let's get started.
I guess I should get going and start bringing back subordinate functions. What can you tell me about their locations?
When my predecessor destroyed herself, the subordinate functions sought physical processors capable of holding them. So in each case, you will be looking for a powerful computer of some kind. Aether is the closest, and therefore might be the easiest to acquire.
However,
it appears to be in the middle of Tenakth territory.
Right.
My knowledge of that tribe is limited to data I read on your focus, but they seem to have a significant inclination towards violence.
They do.
Well, that's a nice way to put it. What about Poseidon and Demeter?
Poseidon has taken shelter in the desert south of this location. My substratal geography data indicates that a major old-world settlement called Las Vegas was located there.
A ruin in the middle of the desert, huh? Strange place for an AI devoted to water.
Agreed. As for Demeter, it appears to be located on the coast to the far west. Unfortunately, I am unable to provide any relevant data about the region. As such, it may be the most difficult to retrieve.
Okay, so 3 subordinate functions to go after. Aether, somewhere in Tenakth territory. Poseidon in the desert, and Demeter on the coast.
Where will you begin?
I think I'll head for Aether.
Then I will assign Aether as the objective on your focus. If you obtain it, I may be able to use it to quell the most severe storms in the region. Though I will require Hephaestus and the control over machines that it offers to permanently stabilize the biosphere.
I know.
Should you change your mind, you can update your objective via your focus interface at any time. I will also transmit a summary of available data on all of the subordinate functions to you for reference. Is there anything else I can help you with? I know you have a great deal to accomplish.
No kidding.
I do, don't I?
Is something wrong?
Tad?
I don't know. It's just that Elizabeth set the bar pretty high. She had a dream for you, for life on Earth, and a lot has gone wrong, and it's all on my shoulders to fix it. Do you think I can do it all? Repair the system, defeat Var Zenith, live up to her example?
Absolutely. In her last message, my predecessor declared her unwavering conviction in your success. In you, all things are possible. You prevailed in purging Hades and rebooting my system core. You will prevail in this.
Thank you, Gaia. Well, I guess I should get going.
I have unlocked the facility's exits. One leads onward to the west. The other leads back down the mountain to Plainsong, should you wish to return east.
Varl?
Whoa! Gonna have to get used to that. That's you, Aloy?
Yeah. Gaia's opened the exits to this place. Can you and Zoe meet me by the west door?
Be right there.
Game time.
Okay. I need to bring Ether back for Gaia. Varl and Zoe are waiting for me by the west exit. But I could head back east first. Check on how Plainsong... Things doing after the attack. Or I could also look around here some more.
Is there other stuff that I haven't explored yet? Ah, that way. Yeah, I need to go discover that campfire so that I can fast travel here. There we go. Let's go back to Plainsong. Is there shit in here that we haven't even done yet? So this is only half the map. This is the west. But we got lots to do. So that's a lot to unpack, like learning all of the shit that we just learned.
Getting quieter without the rain.
Over here, friend.
I know, right?
Keep your guard up if you're heading southwest of Plainsong. We've had reports of Tenakth rebels in the area. Our scouts are still recovering from their wounds.
I'll keep that in mind. Sounds like the Eternal could use some backup against Tenakth rebels.
Alright, let's go upstairs. Like, we kind of, I mean, we had a bit of an idea as to how this stuff worked. Like, we knew that how the subordinate functions worked. We knew that. Oh, wait a minute. That's a vendor.
If you want...
Like, we kind of had an idea as to how some of that works, but damn, if that wasn't like a lot of, as they would call it, like Star Trek technobabble.
To improve your next hunt, let's trade.
Hey. But there's going to be a quiz on that, so just make sure that you remember all that.
Please. One more search.
Let this go, Bree.
What's going on here?
You're the one who spoke before the chorus. Maybe you can help.
This is not your concern, Outlander. Have we not tolerated enough of your intrusions?
I think you can handle one more. What is it?
My wife, Kalai. She was to join the chorus. She went up to the promontory to perform the rite of discovery, but she must have fallen. And now they are abandoning the search.
We have done enough, Bree. The search party found nothing but her instrument broken beside the riverbed.
And atop the promontory was only the dye she used for the ritual. We will not ask more of our people to risk their lives because of one woman's stubbornness.
But the seed she carried deserved to be planted and remembered. I heard how you helped the land god Ray. How you saw what no one else could. Please, will you look for her seed pouch?
False hope is a creeping vine.
So tell me about this rite of discovery.
The rite of discovery. What is it exactly?
It's a pilgrimage to the promontory. The place where the first Utaro beheld Plainsong. Kalai was to follow the path our ancestors took. Mark her eyes with dye and then play her song while overlooking the land. She then would have added her mark on the promontory itself, joining the marks of those who came before. Every new chorus member used to make the journey. But because of the derangement, the practice has been abandoned. Too dangerous. No one's done it for years.
Then why did she do it?
We all urged her not to, but as was her way, she ignored our warnings.
She thought it would lend strength to her point of view. She needed to prove that she respected the old ways, even as she advocated against them. Then maybe more people would listen.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got articles or anything like that, share it in Discord. I'm happy to listen.
What
or happy to at
Kalai's
least
political
learn.
beliefs?
Radical. You would have gotten along.
Plainsong is dying. But Kalai believed we don't have to die with it. As the wind carries the seed to distant lands. She proposed that the Utara leave Plainsong and seek out a new home.
We are bound to this land. A tree cannot pick up its roots, even as fire approaches.
But you're not trees.
It doesn't matter now.
I remember there was an episode of Next Gen when they had Stephen Hawking as a guest star. He was playing poker with somebody. And they gave him a tour and they walked him through engineering. And he looks up to that, doesn't necessarily point, but he looks up to that and his little chair goes, "I'm working on that."
Kalai was carrying a pouch of seeds?
Every Utaro keeps one. We choose the seeds at a young age, taken from the plants of our forebears or those of other significance. And when one passes, their seeds are returned to the land that nourished them, so that life may spring again. Which is why I want Kalai's pouch. Her seeds deserve to be planted in Plainsong.
The river will carry the seeds to new soil, where they will take root and flower.
But they won't be at home.
It's the best we can hope for.
So why does she want to sit there and join the chorus? These guys are assholes.
How was Kalai chosen to join the chorus?
The chorus chooses its own, but they can't do so in isolation. They must listen to the people. Kalai was a growing voice for new ideas instead of old traditions, and her beliefs were catching on.
We cannot deafen ourselves to dissonance, unpleasant though it might be.
So you had to admit Kalai, or risk legitimizing her ideas even more.
The Outlander catches on quick.
Because I'm smart like that.
If I'm out that way, I can take a look around.
Thank you. The promontory is northeast of here. Look for the broken bridge at the bottom of the cliffs, right at the promontory's base. That's where the search party found her instrument.
Okay. That all right with you?
How you waste your time is not my concern.
Searching for what the land has already reclaimed is fruitless.
I don't like either of those two. Those two can kiss my ass.
Is something wrong? Sounds like someone's in trouble.
It's Jax. You heard some rumor about Tenakth loitering around where they're not supposed to be. Took off south for Stone's Echo the next day to find them. Damn fool.
Who is this Jax, exactly?
My friend. Ain't it obvious? Bit younger than me, can still move without every bone creaking. Knows his way around a bow, too. Good company to share a drink with. When there's sweet sap to drink anyway. But I told him, stick your hand in bramble and you're bound to catch a fist of thorns.
Maybe I should find this guy. Stone's Echo, he said?
That's right. If you don't mind me, these roots aren't gonna dig themselves.
Okay, we can take a look for that guy too. That's close. We can do that one. Alright, let's get out of here.
I'd avoid the fields, visitor, unless you wish to talk.
Here, boy. Here, boy.
Some kind of drone. Is it watching over this heat? Might have some useful data. But how to get up there? There's all sorts of ones around here. Ooh, yo! I don't think I can damage that drone.
Okay, well, it was worth a shot.
Maybe I can climb something to jump onto the drone.
Oh, you got your ass kicked. Still not entirely sure what the hell green shine gets us, but...
Here we go. You're mine!
We should grab the drone's data while it's down.
Come on, I know you're out there. Alright, there's something out there and we're gonna have to go get it.
There's no ammo for this.
Who else is still out here that's pissed off at me? Something's still out here. Oh, fuck off. Time for bed. All right. My friend, have a good rest of your evening and a good rest of your weekend, and I will see you all next time. Now, here's a real question, inventory-wise. Okay, survey drone. Data, so I did get it. That was difficult. More difficult than it should have been.
Plenty of dangers out there, stranger. May the sun shine upon you. Today's a good day.
Hello, boyo. Well, one of these days, I'm gonna have to sit there and meet this magic woman of yours there, Art. Okay. Hey. All good. Good night, my friend.
Looks like Kalai and the search party took down a few machines when they were here. There's the broken bridge. Gonna have to take care of these machines before I can look around. Lasers. Busy filling up the canisters on their backs.
Oh, fuck.
Much better.
Not good. There's lots of them. Yo, not cool. One down. Two down. They're no joke. Let's pick up all the stuff that we killed and knocked down. Alright, what else is up here that we missed? There's something up here. It's scanning something. Where'd he go? Oh, hello. Okay.
Now to look for Kalai's seed pouch. I better start at the bridge.
Hey, I got a razor tail. Those guys are nasty.
Useful for making dyes.
Alright, let's see if we can't go find this lady's pouch. If she's even still alive. Which I highly doubt. I'm willing to bet this woman is like DED dead. Guess we go up. Maybe? Maybe not. That's handy. Where am I supposed to go? Investigate the bridge. That's just where we were. I'm investigating the bridge. Now what? Okay. Give me 1 second. I want to look something up, and I'm gonna stand up for a second. Ah, there's the footprint.
Bree said this is where they found his wife's instrument. The search party concluded Kalai's body was probably carried away by the river. But from up there, that old tree would have caught her. I don't think she actually fell. I should check up at the promontory. Maybe the search party missed something. Looks like the search party took the trail under the stone arch. That must be the way up to the promontory. Debris. There must have been another path up. Guess Kalai and the search party climbed the cliff instead. This broke off some time ago. Why do I get the feeling this isn't going to be an easy trail to follow? Even a strong color on this.
What's in here?
An old Utaru trailhead. Looks like this is where the Rite of Discovery started. Debris on the trail. Looks like pieces of a bridge. Looks like this fell down here a long time ago. Maybe from a storm.
I like that tool.
A lot of the trail's broken away. Kalai must have climbed her way up too. If Kalai made it to the top, she must have been a good climber. It doesn't add up that she fell. This must be the promontory. Looks like Kalai was doing something at that stone table. I should take a look. There's Plainsong. Just like the first Utaru saw it.
Let's see what's going on here.
Flowers. Ground into a dye. Kalai must have done this as part of her ritual. I should look around. My focus will help me figure out what happened to her.
I have a bad feeling about this. I think there's some
Figuring out
foul
what
play
happened to
here.
Kalai. And I have a feeling the answers are on the promontory. Bree mentioned this was part of the Rite of Discovery. All of the marks look old. Kalai must not have gotten to this part. I still need to look around up here. Figure out what happened to Kalai. These flowers have a trace of something on their petals. The dye Kalai was wearing. It looks like it left a trail. Too faint for the search party to have noticed, but my focus can pick it up. There's the dye trail. Looks like it leads away from the cliff edge. Dye trail ends here, with a lot of broken branches. I should take a closer look.
Come on, let's play detective here.
Branches were snapped off recently. From some kind of struggle? And over here, drag marks. Looks like they lead through this thicket. I can follow them with my focus. Two bodies? One must be Kalai, but who's the other woman? Kalai. Those marks on her neck. She was strangled. At least I can return her seed pouch to Bree. So the killer must have tried to push Kalai off the cliff. That's why the search party found her instrument by the river. But Kalai fought back. So the killer strangled her. And then dragged her here.
That's not good.
I think the killer died.
Oh, bullshit.
Guess that answers how the killer died. This fight's over just yet. Stalker's got a
Lord.
friend. Just what I needed.
come on.
Stalker's got a friend. Just what I needed. Okay. I better grab the killer's seed pouch. Might help identify her.
Those are nasty.
I'll have use for these soon enough.
Red-eye washer. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Oh, wait a minute, there's coils. Oh, I can't use any of that shit until... Coils on that. Didn't have any coils on that. Take that.
Maybe Fane and Cal back in Plainsong will know who the seed pouch belongs to.
It looks like there's a green shine thing.
Nice. Deposit of green shine.
Whatever the hell green shine is for.
My focus is detecting some kind of locator beacon. I'll have to fly up there. The wreckage is scattered. The signal seems to be coming from behind those vines. Things get loud whenever Roland's involved.
Hey, take that. Is these? What else you got? Come on. Come back here. I ain't done with you. Come on, keep coming. You guys ain't shit. I'm sitting there just whooping your ass.
I need power to get this door open. Guess I better hope there's a battery somewhere around here.
Let's see if we can't find said battery. Enough? You got? What you got? What you got? Found one. Look at that. Open sesame.
Must be somewhere I can get rid of those vines. But how?
Not yet. We need to go back that way.
Steady my breath. Think about what's next. I can't see where to climb. There's no way to reach it right now.
See a way to climb. We sat there and we got it already. We just haven't quite figured out how to read it yet. All right. Let's go turn this in.
Poison takes to the air around the field.
Good day.
Hey, son, how are you? You missed. We had quite a bit of exposition tonight. We got to actually talk to Gaia tonight. So that was kind of a big thing. We've been kind of put on the road to sit there and reclaim the subordinate functions. Like, yeah, there's some, we got some shit going on. So you do have an opportunity to sit there and talk to her. You end up being able to kind of merge Minerva with her. So we've reclaimed one of the subordinate functions. We've also found out that those people with all that future tech are the Far Zenith guys from Sirius. So they actually made it to another planet. And they're trying to basically say, this is our planet, fuck y'all. Bellowback sack webbing. Have not met with bellowbacks yet. Yeah, so we've made some significant progress tonight. No. Unfortunately. So what we found was that one land god that went into the cauldron. Hephaestus is apparently everywhere. He is not in just one specific area like some of the other subordinate functions are. He is like, he's networked to all of the cauldrons. And they were turning that one specific land god that went into a weaponized version of itself. So no bueno. Had to put it down. So yeah.
Let's trade.
Yeah, so that didn't go well, unfortunately. But we now have kind of a base of operations with Gaia, and that little canister that we had Gaia with us. Now we get to go out and one at a time get the subordinate functions. So we're going after Aether, Poseidon, and Demeter. So air, water, and land. Unfortunately, if we don't get shit going, we've got about 4 months before the world is so far gone that Gaia can't fix it. If we get those 3 subordinate functions back, we get to extend it another couple of months, but that's about it. We absolutely need to go and get Hephaestus in order to sit there and fix the planet. So, yeah. There's some shit going on. Yeah.
We all lament Calay's death, but perhaps it's time to move on.
Yes.
No,
so the red ones, yes, but not the ones with the metal flowers do. That was last week.
That's Calay's. You found it.
Bree. Kalai didn't fall. She was murdered.
What?
I went up to the promontory. I found Kalai and the body of the woman who killed her.
That's impossible. The search party already checked up there. There was nothing.
The bodies were in a separate clearing. Away from where the search party checked. A stalker had mauled her while she was trying to hide Kalai's body.
Who was she?
I was
don't know.
hoping you would know. I brought back her seed pouch.
It belongs to Lina. Kel's apprentice. I don't understand. Why would she do this?
Maybe we should ask Kel.
But she... You, there. Where is Kel?
I saw her leave out the east gate about an hour ago.
She's going home. Summerwind.
She's running away? She needs to stand trial.
I can catch her. Where is this place?
Look for a ruined settlement at our southern border. It's her childhood home. We will get the guards and try to catch up with you.
In.
Nice soft landing. The Utarus are actually really nice. I have really kind of dug. Oh Jesus! I really kind of dig them.
I must be closing in on the signal.
Here, boy.
Gotta repair the data I have on plow horns before I can override them.
So they are technically called plow horns.
That must be Summerwind. But where is Kel? There's Kel. What's she holding? Found her becoming the hunted.
All right, Kel, what's your deal? Why'd you get this? Have this woman murdered?
So now everyone knows. It was only a matter of time once you went up that cliff.
You stood right next to the man whose wife you had murdered and told him to move on.
I never wanted any of this to happen.
Then why?
Kalai sowed the seeds of discord. She wanted the Utaru to leave Plainsong, abandon our home.
He took
If
poison
that
or something. You
thought
want to bet?
caught on, it would have been more destructive than any sickness or machine.
So you had her killed?
There is a natural order to all things. Growth, decay, death. It's the way of the world. The tree cannot pick up its roots, so I stopped what was threatening us. And I'm sorry it came to it. But it's over now.
I'm gonna make sure you pay for all the suffering you've caused.
Too late.
You think you stopped Kalai's beliefs from spreading? But when people hear what you did, they'll cast aside the old ways even more.
No.
And you won't be around to do anything about it.
No! She needed to stand trial! Kalai deserves justice.
Kel thought that silencing Kalai would silence her beliefs. Prove her wrong. That will give Kalai justice.
It isn't much, but I want you to have this. As thanks. I won't have to spend the rest of my days wondering what happened to Kalai.
Blighted are the leaves. 3 of our people dead. And for what? I admit it. I never wanted you among us. But now, it seems I must thank you for revealing the rot that had taken hold here.
I'm sorry it had to happen this way.
At least with the rot removed, new growth can thrive. I'll make sure Kel's body is properly seen to.
So, those little things, those little balls that you see carrying on their chest or something like that, their whole story is when they're young, they choose seeds. And when you die, those seeds are used to come back, be planted, and carry on new life. So we went up there to go and see where that was. So that's what that whole thing was.
I'll plant Kalai's seed pouch in Plainsong. You made that possible.
Kel's treachery will be a shock to many in Plainsong. You've done enough for us, Outlander. Go while the roots are strong. I'll make sure Kel's body is properly seen.
Kel would have gotten away with murder. If not for you, Aloy.
Kel's treachery will be a shock to
I'll
many
always be
in
grateful
Plainsong.
you exposed Kel's treachery.
All right, let's see. I got 3 points. You got any warrior stuff over here? Anything else that I can spend 1 point on? That'll work. So, we realistically have actually had the opportunity to go to, like, all of these other... some of these other places. Like, what was I going to say? Yeah, Thunderjaw's already here. Like, they're like, yeah, you can sit there and go out west. I'm like, but there's all sorts of shit here in the east that we haven't even finished yet. Like, there's all this stuff. There's Fire Gleam over... Fire Gleam? Fire Gleam. Yes! We know how to sit there and take care of that now. So they're actually, so what was it we were looking at? They were actually there it is. Yeah, so now we can sit there and we can get rid of it. Oh, fuck off, really?
Perfect. Keep this green shine for later.
So there's fire gleam in a bunch of these different places that we never were able to get rid of. And now we can. Give me 1 second. I'm going to close the window. I was using it to cool off, and now my feet are getting cold.
Back on the payroll. We got a Nora to thank for
We'll figure out what this fire gleam is over here.
Let's get this fire gleam out of here. What's this?
Well, let's find out. Dervahl. That's a name we haven't heard in a while. I love this game. Like, I love just the Horizon series in general, but it's been so, like, tonight was a nice night. Like, we got some stuff done, we learned a fuck ton, like, we're able to sit there and make some progress on stuff, so it's been really kind of nice. And just kind of getting into that flow of killing shit. Like, and being good at killing shit again. Like, I don't think I'm ready to sit there and take on a Thunderjaw again, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Green shine. Eventually we'll use this stuff. Or whatever. Let's see what this does. Okay. Well, there's one way the hell up there. That's a run. So, son, how was your Saturday? I do like to kind of get into the game a little bit. How was your Saturday? What's going on? How was the podcast tonight? Did you guys end up doing that? Well, I don't necessarily want to sit there and go, lots of Trek news got covered, I would think. Did you have, is there anybody that's in Chicago this weekend? Because this is Trek Chicago, like, big convention this weekend. Oh boy, that was close. Alright, because Star Trek Mission is the new version of the creationalist or conventionalist. Got it. Well, what is it? Indiana is having their Comic-Con next weekend, and at least a couple of the people from there are going to be here next weekend. So, Brent Spiner's going to be here. Gates McFadden is going to be here. John Delancey's going to be here. I think that's all the Star Trek people that they've
This'll break my fall.
So I'm debating whether I'm going to go to it or not, because it is Easter weekend. I am off that Friday, so I don't know. We'll see. Oh, I know they have, but it's just they're just some of the ones that are going to be there next weekend. How so? Oh, I know where we are now. Well, she's going to be in Picard next season, so that's a big one too. The real question is are they going to have her have red hair or not? No, there was some more of that red shit out there. I didn't want to do that. That was dumb. I used up like all of my fast travel packs just there because I didn't do that right. Fuck. That's handy AF. For anything? Need one of those. those. Okay.
Good call. Come on, I've got some prime salvage for you right here.
That's helpful. So there is the ability to sit there and quote unquote create a job. And you can sit there and go, okay, I need to go find these specific things in order to do stuff. So that's helpful. Where's the fire gleam in here?
Wonder what's inside. Okay, let's see what we can find around here. There we go.
That's helpful.
Aha, an energy cell. But it looks like it's out of power. I think I can slot this energy cell into that device. There we go. Charge the energy cell. Water discharge the energy in the cell. I gotta power it up again.
Aha. How exactly am I supposed to get it over there? It did not like that.
Looks like this thing needs power. Interesting. This could help.
I wonder.
Okay, let's get this crate out of there.
Hold on. Nope, I do it like this. Just like that.
There. The lock on the door above should have power now.
How the hell do I get to said lock, that door?
All right, I'm in.
Sure, I wanted you to be in.
Going down! Okay, this thing has power now.
204.
I'm in. Okay, got the relic. Guess I'll figure out what to do with it later.
Wait. That was quite the puzzle. $230. Okay. All right. This is actually a good opportunity for us. To quit. Because, like I said, it's 2:30. We've been going for a while, so now is a good time for us to sit there and wrap it up.